Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today. I have a flipping wonderful book haul. Oh my goodness me, I have to share this with you. I had to go into town today. I wasn't going to go into my bookshop, but I'm actually glad that I did, because I managed to find some great books. So I just wanted to share these with you and tell you why you know, I like these books and how I would use them. So let me just go look at all these lovely yummy books. Let me try and get them all to one side a minute and we'll go through them. So the first one is this, let me zoom in, looking at history book. It's from caveman to the present day. I'm not sure how old this is. 1964, but it's, you know, just got some lovely pages in it, you know, and it's sort of like history and some nice pictures, and it has some lovely colourful pictures every now and then as well, Tudors and Stuarts. But I love these colourful pages. Aren't they just gorgeous, and would be lovely to use in your junk journals. There aren't that many coloured pages, but there are a few, and but there are images on most of the pages, which, you know, give your journal some extra colour. And look at these, aren't they just beautiful? So I just love this these pages, and lots of gorgeous, like Victorian time. Look, the reign of Queen Victoria. So I would definitely take that page out to put in one of my books, because what I actually want to do is I want to do a journal that has little bits of me in it, and this is something that I'm going to be talking about in some of my next few videos, and ideas how to fill your journals, what to put in them. So I'm not going to talk about that too much now, but this is a page that I would, you know, use in something that is personal to me. So when you're going through your books and you in the bookshop, if you see something that is, you know, significant to you, or something that tells a little bit about you, we can make journals and put them together and tell little bits of our story. So we will cover that more in some upcoming videos. So this is the first book, looking at history. It was £2.50, but it's quite a nice big book. It's got nice big pages in it, so I just thought that that was lovely, and even the cover of it is just gorgeous. That would be lovely to turn into a junk journal as an altered book. So I'm gonna have that cover eventually as well, to make a journal. Right, then we have this little Carpe Diem book. It was 50p, but it's just got some lovely quotes in. It's always too early to quit. Nothing is a waste of time if you use the experience wisely. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Just some lovely sayings in here. So I would probably turn these into tags, or just cut out the little sayings, quotes, etc., and use them, you know, in your pages and journals, etc. So that's a very cute book for 50p. I also picked up a little notebook, which I'm sorry, I can't resist it when I find little notebooks. I just don't know why. It's a little addiction of mine. And these books I just love. This one's called Whatever, and it gives you things, look, to write about. They'll never know. It's got diary pages. If I weren't doing this, I'd like to be so this is something that prompts you to write about things. Again, I'm going to be using some of these books in some of my next videos, and we will be covering some of these things that are in here. So again, I'm not going to say too much, but this book will be coming out very soon, because I have a whole collection of these, and I'll show you how I use them. Right, enough said. Then we have this RAC, the RAC Guide and Handbook 1965. It is just lovely coloured old pages, but in the back there are lots of like advert pages, like for hotels and things like that, which I just love using these, you know, to make tags and tuck spots, etc. These pages are just lovely. Look, it's just got all these old hotels and adverts in the back, and then it's got some kind of map pages as well, which are always fun to use. So this has actually got quite a lot in this book. Then I have a Stanley Gibbons stamp catalogue book. I already have one of these, but they're smaller pages, so this is quite nice. Oh, look at this. An introduction to stamp collecting, a little booklet in there as well. But these have got lovely big pages with stamps on. I have a smaller one with smaller pages, but these are always good because you can either cut the stamps out and put them just straight on projects, or you can use the pages as pages in your journals. And it's just lots and lots of stamp book pages in this one. Very, very good book. That was £2, but you know, it's a nice big chunky book. Then I have this, which I can't read what it says because it's not in English, but again, this is a book that has some nice colourful images in, which I just thought were a bit interesting, really. I don't know what this book is about though, but look, has got some lovely gorgeous pictures in here. Oh look, there are some in English. That is in English. Look at the pictures though, aren't they just beautiful? How colourful they are. So I just thought these would be great and quite interesting to put in journals, so that's why I got that one. And then we have the living history in the living world of history in colour, and this is look, it's even got a look. This was prize awarded to in 1965. Look, again though, just lovely colourful pages. These would just be used for pages in journals, and they're just super big, so if you fold one of these in half, these will make a lot of interesting images in your journals. So these are very good, and nice thick pages as well, so you could even make tags and that out of this. This would have a lot of use actually in a lot of different ways, but I just love these gorgeous images and it just feels good. It's a lovely book. Nice huge pages on that one. And then we have Around the World Fairy Tales. This was 50p, this was. But again, look at these lovely big colourful pages. It's just lovely to have lots of different interesting things in your journals. Oh look, there's a puss cat one. Look, it looks a bit cross, but it's got the Little Mermaid, the good girl and the bad girl, the cat palace. Look at this, just gorgeous images. 50p. I thought, I'm having it. It's just lovely. But these are fairy tales from around the world. Another great big book. I picked up some National Geographic books as well, because these are quite interesting. I quite like having a glossy page in. Look at this one. I mean, all right, the National Geographic sometimes has some not so great pictures in, but look at this one. I just love this image. Actually, you could find some really interesting photographs in there, and I do like a glossy page in my journals, and I just love that. Look at that monkey, so cute. You know, some pictures are not fantastic, but look at that. How colourful would that be to have in a journal? You know, there's some quite interesting colourful. So these National Geographics, I think they were 30p each, but I just like having a glossy page every now and then. Oh, I don't think I'll be having creepy crawlies, but look, there's a nice doggy, and just, you know, lovely. Oh no, Oh no, we don't want that one. See what I mean? Some of the National Geographic pictures are not so great, but some are good and interesting. So that's why I got those. And then I found these. Look at these little Elvis memorabilia books, and I loved Elvis Presley, and this again reminds me of my childhood. I used to watch the Elvis Presley films, show my age now. So I will put this in one of mine, that again using in my journal something of my life, and this is what I want to do. I'm going to have a box very shortly that's going to have pictures and pages and things that are significant to my life, and I just thought these would be very interesting and lovely to have an Elvis Presley in some of the journals. I know he is vintage, really, isn't he? But look, love them. Okay, now coming to some very interesting books. Come across this one, The Black Arrow by Robert Louis Stevenson. This is 1935, so this is quite an old book, and it's just every page has this lovely edged bordered pages, look, and there are, I think, some pictures in here, are there? Or was I imagining it? Yeah, there are some nice glossy sort of pictures, but you know, I just liked these pages and I thought that they would be fun to do something with as well. It's quite a nice old book, that one. Now these next two, now I love this book. I love the cover. I like this is what Katie did, but look how colourful is that. This book is going to be turned into an altered journal, and this is going to be a project very, very soon. But look at these lovely colourful pages in here. Just gorgeous. Lots and lots of colourful pages. Well, not many, but there are some really pretty images in here. If I could find some more, as you can see here, and like at the back again. So I've actually got this for this and the cover actually, and I just thought that this would be a really lovely book that I could show you how to, this is 1954, show you how to do an altered book journal. So we're going to put this aside, and this is going to be a project. And this book here, I just love it. This is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, but look at the front cover of this book. Oh, this was just magnificent for an altered journal. But look, wait till you see inside, and it's even got like a prize ticket in there, but it has these lovely pages. Look, you see, look at these lovely, like, look at these images on this book. Oh, look, I just love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to try and find a way to maybe keep this book intact and still turn it into a journal of some sort. I'm going to have a think on this, but I just love it. I just think that it's very colourful. It is really beautiful. Look at this. These images are phenomenal. I had to have this. I had to. So these are the kind of books that I look out for. Interesting. I could spend hours in my bookshop. But I love the cover of this, and I want to change this and use this as an altered book. So this is something I need to think about though, how I'm going to do that one. I know how I'm going to do this one, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one. So that's my book haul for today, and like I said, I will be using some of them in upcoming projects. Now I've done my craft room, or near enough done it, I can now get on with some serious work. Isn't that right, Charles? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back very soon with some tutorials, giveaways, all kinds of things. So take care for now. Bye.